First dish I'm going to show you today is a roasted foie gras dish. The first job is to roll out the rye bread dough, plenty of caraway, wrap it around the celeriac. In the rationale oven, bake at 180 for 30 minutes. Take out and leave to rest for 20 minutes. Remove the crust from the rye, peel the celeriac and portion it, and then we'll use the rye crust to make a bread sauce, and the rest of the crust we'll use to make a topping for the roasted foie gras. So here you have your roasted foie gras with rye bread and roasted celeriac. Today I'm going to bake a salt and licorice baked brill with fennel and pear puree. So first we're going to prepare the fish. We're going to remove the eyes, the gills and the blood and the guts. We're going to wash it out and make sure it's very dry. Once we've dried it, set it aside. Now we're going to make a meringue using egg whites. Whip your egg whites until light and fluffy. Fold in rock salt and ground licorice and fennel seeds. We're then going to fold it all together, put it on the rationale Teflon tray, fish on top, cover it with the remainder of the meringue and bake in the oven at 180 for 25 minutes. Take it out and rest it for 5 minutes. Then remove the salt crust and you can portion your fish. Fennel and pear puree. Caramelise the fennel in a pan. Add the pears once both sides of the fennel are caramelised. Veg stock, cover, cook until completely soft. So remove your skin from your fish, portion your fish, place it onto the plate and then simply quenelle your puree. Finish with freshly grated licorice root. And there we have the salt and licorice baked brill with fennel and pear puree, fresh licorice. The final dish I'm going to show you today is an apple tart made using 3 different apples, Braeburn, Granny Smith and Golden Blush. So we've got our puff pastry. We're going to top that with our pâte d'almond and begin baking it in our rationale oven at 140 degrees. Take about 20 minutes at 140 degrees. Whilst that's cooking, we're going to run our apples through our noodle machine. 1 of each apple for the recipe. This gives a balance of acidity, texture and sweetness. Season it with a little bit of ice and sugar. Top the apple tart with the apple noodles. Return to the oven at 180 degrees and cook until caramelised all over. We're then going to remove our apple tart and rest it on a cooling rack. Leave it to rest for about 20 minutes. We then portion it. Okay, we're going to serve our apple tart simply by cutting a nice wedge of it, apple puree and apple caramel on the plate. This is our 3 apple tart with apple caramel and apple puree.